I say greetings to you ladies and gentlemen, GameChap and Bertie here with some thrilling 1.8 updates, and yes, we are highly excited, aren't we, Bertie, old boy?
I say, excited's not the word, old chap. I mean, 1.8 is going to be great.
Yes, it is.
It's just annoying to have to wait for it to come out, you know.
I mean, yes, indeed, I think the worst part, chaps, is perhaps the wait, and I dare say, after having seen these updates, I'm sure you'll agree, it is looking absolutely spiffing. Yes, I dare say we can't wait, and I dare say the sooner Mr. Notch Esquire can release the jolly thing, the better it is. So I dare say let's start, fellows, by having a look at some of the confirmed new features, and these are absolutely confirmed to be in 1.8. Yes, indeed. So I say that the first on our list, fellows, is the brand new, glass-type block, as you can see there. Now, some say glass-type block, but I say window pane. I do believe that's what they are. What do you say, Bertie, old boy?
Well, yes, I think we were discussing it, and yes, indeed, it looks as though in the log there, it looks like that is actually a pane rather than a block.
Yes,
and these looks like, you know, the block idea may have gone and been replaced like panes there.
Yes, indeed. Also, it would appear that these are indeed panes, fellows, halfway through the block as opposed to taking up the whole block, and also they can be curved on the corners, as you can see. So we have a right angle sort of shape there, which is rather clever. And also, to top it all off, there's a sheep in the photograph, so it's fitting. It's very good. So there we are, fellows. Then, of course, we have the inclusion of a new type of food, being chicken, cooked and raw chicken. Yes, thank you, Bertie. Very good. And it would appear also that there's some sort of hunger bar system, as you can see at the bottom right there, just next to the health bar. So perhaps the character might perhaps have to eat. I don't know, as he goes about his duties.
I wonder now if you destroy a chicken, whether you can then pick it up and cook it and all that. I suppose you can.
One presumes that now chickens will become much more useful. You see, they'll drop eggs when alive, and they'll drop feathers, and indeed chickens when dead, I suppose. I don't know. It would make sense to me. But yes, all the same there, fellas. Thank you, Bertie, yes. It would appear you can also farm melons and pumpkins, and perhaps, I don't know, what do you think, Bertie? Do you think coconuts, old boy?
Coconuts? I don't know about coconuts, old chap.
Probably
it would be very useful. But I say that in farming. No, melons and pumpkins, old chap. Jolly useful, I think.
You'll find this country, I suppose, old boy.
No, I can do a bit better than that, old boy.
Right, yes. Now. Well, there we are, chaps. Farmable melons and pumpkins. Yes, indeed.
Melons and pumpkins looks like they're going to be available, and that's absolutely superb.
Which is rather good, And then, of course, chaps, not forgetting, there are many, many more features. We don't have pictures of all of these, but to name a few, iron reeds, so I don't entirely know what they're supposed to be, chargeable bows, which is a rather clever idea, critical hits. Now, there's an interesting sort of RPG element, fellows. Critical hits, if you hit a mob or an enemy in just the right place or with just the right thing, it does additional damage, you'll see, which is a rather clever idea.
Well, they're chargeable bows. I wonder what they do.
I think that means you can perhaps draw your arrow back to a certain amount of strength and let go and let rip, as it were, and the jolly thing will fly with increased force as opposed to regular shot.
I see.
And then, of course, a very interesting update, fellows. Would you look at that? NPC villages. Yes, indeed. Yes, there have indeed previously been mods to do this sort of thing, but now it appears to be included, should I say, within the vanilla game.
That is absolutely spiffing.
Which is capital. Very good idea.
Yes,
you can see we've got hides there and all sorts, and also bonus points if you can spot the mushroom, fellows. Look at that. Gigantic great mushrooms, a brand new feature. A rather clever idea there. I don't, perhaps they'll be harvestables for some sort of goodies, but what do you think, Bertie, old boy?
Well, yes, it may well be. It may well be, because with those, I mean, they're rather large too. I shouldn't think there'd be a mushroom around there, but I think it could be.
Yes,
I think, no, seriously, this is going to add a whole new dimension to the game with these villages, no doubt about that.
Oh, with the villages, not and the mushrooms, I suppose. If you like mushrooms, mushroom farming dimension, if you will. Yes. But maybe possibly there'll be a mushroom dimension, like the sky dimension. I don't know. Anyway, also, fellows, moving on to the next point, we have, as you can see, different style dungeons. Yes, indeed. Looking rather gruesome there, and also yet rather interesting, just begging to be explored, and the treasure within plundered, I tell you.
Yes, looks like sort of Roman ruin type thing.
Indiana Jones
spiffing old chap.
Yes, indeed. Very good. Yes, and moving on to a different style of thing there, as you can see, chaps, underground ravines, and I dare say that reminds you of another series. Well, what about you?
Well, I'm thinking Tomb Raider there, old boy.
Yes, quite.
But
it does look
spiffingly interesting, no doubt about that.
Very, very interesting sort of idea there. And of course, fellas, the last item on our list for this conversation is a rather marvellous sort of turn. As you can see, interesting and different styles of lighting, brand new lighting effects. Look at that, fellas. So really, for a game with arguably such simple graphics, it really is starting to look rather pretty and rather beautiful and rather well done, I should say, rather splendid, I would say, indeed.
Yes, indeed.
There we are, fellas. Very interesting sort of slew of updates there concerning 1.8. Not forgetting, of course, those ghastly Endermen who sure, just there waiting to spoil your day.
Ah,
I'm sure.
yes, indeed.
But we'll get them, we'll show them, yes indeed, we'll show them
Yes,
those
we
panic
will.
heads, yes, we'll show them a thing or two. There we are, chaps, thank you most kindly for listening to us. This has been GameChap and Bertie with a 1.8 update roundout of sorts. Do
Yes,
join us
indeed.
again for our next exciting Minecraft outing, and we shall very much look forward to seeing you, so do join us. Until then.